Good morning. So, not sure where we're at on the videos, but we are done with harvest. We finished up last Thursday. This is the following Monday. We just had Josh and Kalina's wedding over the weekend. So, yeah, so we're ready to get back to the airport and finish our projects. So, apparently I was kind of naive in thinking that I could have got this concrete project done during harvest, even though I was trying to take weekends off and let the weekend help work. Didn't happen, so we need to get that finished up. So that's what we're going to work on today. We did get a bigger rotary impact drill. The one I had, I didn't feel was big enough. It was taking forever to drill the holes. So go big or go home, I guess. So we went to Harbor Freight and got a Bauer brand rotary impact hammer drill, whatever. So we're going to try and get all the holes drilled today and the re-rods set and get this concrete pad finally ready for concrete. So here's where we're at currently on this project. We got it formed up. Got the lines marked for where the holes need drilled. We got 4 done before I decided that was just going to take forever. And then we're going to need holes in that asphalt as well, because we'll tie that into that asphalt as well. And what the rebar does is during our freeze and thaws, it just kind of makes sure that your 2 pieces of concrete, if you don't have rebar in them, they may freeze and thaw and heave at different levels, and then you end up with a ledge or a trip hazard. But if you put rebar in and tie the 2 together, they freeze and thaw and move at the same pace. So this is just a concrete slab. So if this were a house or a building and you didn't want it to move, you'd pour footings all the way along the edge, maybe down at least 3 feet for our area. You get up into Minnesota, northern Minnesota for sure, and your footings would need to be deeper because the frost line can go a lot deeper up there just based on their temperatures during the winter and the length of the temperatures during the winter. So for us, this is just a slab. It's okay to move, but I want it to move together, so that's what the rebar does.
That was like nothing.
Wow. Okay. I'm impressed. That was obviously way better. That was like butter. That was crazy, ridiculous, easy.
So different.
Yes. Okay. All right. This is why we cut concrete. It controls where your crack is. There's no cracks up here in that concrete. It's all controlled within that saw. So my guess is that I probably shouldn't drill on that crack. So I'll probably move it one way or the other to get away from that, which will throw our rebar spacing off a little bit, but that's okay. But that is why we cut the concrete right there. Actually, we were having lunch and got a phone call from a friend of ours, and drove by Amy's place, and one of her buildings is on fire. So we're headed out there right now to see what's going on. I got the ambulance in front of us. They're probably coming out for support from Vinton, but Garrison Fire Department has been called, and I'm assuming are on scene. But we'll see what we see when we get there. I don't see a whole lot of smoke, so that's good. Check in a bit. All right, so we had to make a run to Waterloo, to Menards. We're gonna go in here, and let's see. So we had wire ties on hand, but they were used for tying down PEX to a real thin wired, anyway, for our PEX tubing in floor heat in the garage. Well, they're not long enough, I found out, to tie two pieces of rebar together. So we had to go get new ones. These are 6-inch ones, those are 4-inch. So now maybe we can finish tying our rebar. Let's try this again. You just put your two loops together. Put this little dubicary in the hooks. Tied together.
That's cool.
Just like that. Austin, you're about to have the time of your life.
Because it seemed like a lot of rock, but that's just the way it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't sure. I didn't think it was extra rock to get you to the 4,500.
Yeah, those edges aren't real. Those, like what they did before, they aren't real perfect.
No, and they don't have to be out
Yeah.
here. We're just driving a forklift on it, setting tanks on it.
But we made sure to put the rebar in there so it doesn't heave.
No, it'll be strong enough.
Boy, we've been waiting a long time to get this done.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought we were going to get her done during bean harvest.
Yeah. But,
Didn't quite make it.
no. That's okay.
Didn't quite work.
Even got a little 2 foot by 3 foot stepping stone for in front of the she shed.
I'll move the light this way. Get the nails pulled out of the stakes. Been a minute since I've done this. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Let's get
Nice.
trash out working over there. Let's get them out of there.
Boy, that looks nice.
Didn't do too bad, did we?
It
How
looks-
we get the stakes out? Good thing we've got what? So we dumped out 5 1/4 inches, and then yesterday, I don't know when it rained, but dumped out another 1/2 inch. So 5 3/4 inches in the last 8 days, maybe. So we'll take that. Yeah, it's when we drove these stakes in here, as you saw, it was very strenuous. Yeah, not fun. Pretty easy digging now. So that's our line, and if you look, all we did is line it up with the other line. We put the string back here halfway, and then she just moved the other end until it was right over top of the crack, and that should keep it straight. So saves us from measuring. We're just going to follow the lines that are here from the other load pads. So we'll do the next one. Okay, back here, north, right there, stretch it out. Okay, go for it, snap it. Okay, we'll look at it when we get done and see if it, okay, I think it looks good. Doesn't match the brush lines, but that's okay.
Cuts.
3 cuts.
So grateful that it rained. Wow.
Yep, thank you. So this one is not cooperating, so I'm going to do things a little bit different on this one. I decided I want the chain on before I put the vice grips on. If that works. That worked. Look at that. Focus.
coming.
Yeah.
Hey, it's starting to rain right now. We'll find a better day and then we'll get it backfilled around the edges and this project will be done. Seems like we've been working on it for 2 months, which I think we have.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to get it done before we were done harvesting beans because you don't need as many people, so we'd get people rolling and get them going, and then we'd come out here and we'd get a little bit done, and then we didn't have the right tools. Anyway,
But now we have the tools.
we have the tools. Sometimes I am a tool. And one section is done. So, yeah, that's good news.